Hey guys, it's Karsten Kroening here, back with another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be talking about some summer essentials, some things I've been wearing for my wardrobe. So if you're new to fashion or if you're just trying to get into fashion and you're looking for some pieces that would be great for building your wardrobe for summer specifically or maybe all year round, these are just some pieces that I've been wearing recently that are either inexpensive, easily accessible, or just easy to find that you can get, and they're pretty much available for anyone, anywhere. You can find items like these. It's going to help you build your wardrobe out in a way that is going to be beneficial to you, help you look good, help you seem balanced. So again, these are my basics. When you're building your wardrobe, for me personally, I think the first thing you should always go to is what pants am I going to wear? You know, it's really tempting in fashion to, when you first kind of start getting into it, is to first go to a t-shirt, a cool t-shirt you see, a cool hoodie, a cool outerwear piece. Outerwear isn't as bad as the others, but when you're first buying stuff, a lot of people usually, I feel like in fashion, get like one pair of black pants of some sort, or one pair and then a bunch of like undercover or number 9 tees or something like that, and then they get Ramones or whatever, and that's okay, that's a good starting point. But I think it's always beneficial to buy pants first. And while buying black pants is great, there are other options, there are other cuts you can get in pants. So let's just start off with one of my favorite pairs of pants that I've gotten is these Dickies carpenter pants. These I bought about 6 months ago. They are a cream color. They fit me absolutely beautifully. They're just, if you go online, you can get these on Amazon for about $30. They kind of seem somewhat flared, just from the cut of them, and they just fit super well. They are wider, but they also somewhat look slimming at the same time. They're not too wide. Let's say you're building your wardrobe out, I would recommend getting these cream Dickies carpenter pants, and I'll pull up some video of it. Next thing I would recommend is, we're going with Dickies again, I'm sorry, but they're so great, is these Dickies brown 874 pants. These I just got a little while ago because I didn't have that many dark brown pairs of pants. And I think dark brown is a great addition because, of course, you can get black, you can get white, you can get cream, and those are all great colors to play with. But you're going to have a very muted closet, and that's some people's thing. I have had a black closet for a while. There's a good point where most of my items were either black, gray, or white. However, it's summer, and I think it's kind of healthy to get into the habit of sometimes wearing some color, because even if you just wear all black, that can be very cool. You can learn to experiment with silhouettes and different cuts and shapes easier, but it's also not bad to kind of start experimenting with color. So these are a dark brown. They're very muted. They're very easy to kind of start playing with color in. And I would recommend these because 874s are a great cut. I think it's essential to get a dark brown pair of pants for summer. It just looks kind of great. You don't necessarily have to get the exact same things I'm recommending, but these are just the things that I'm wearing around that are inexpensive that I like. So dark brown, Dickies 874s. And continuing along with the Dickies pants, we have these Dickies 874s again, except these are in like a turquoise kind of green color. I bought these, I think, in the summertime. It's fun to experiment with color. Like I was saying before, when people I see usually first get into fashion, they always kind of buy like an undercover tee or like a Supreme tee, or, you know, it seems like a lot of people buy t-shirts and they wear them with black pants and maybe they'll style it with a tote bag. That's a cool fit. That's actually not a bad fit, but if you want to elevate it to a little bit, try, maybe getting some pants with more color in them. 874s, again, are a great cut. They look great on me. They're a little wider. They're not super boring. They're simple, but they work at the same time. And so it's a great way to use Dickies. For example, I bought these in turquoise. They have a lot of different colors of Dickies to start experimenting with color. And of course, the one thing I'd always encourage is when you're building an outfit, start with the pants. Don't think, oh, I want to wear these shoes with this t-shirt or these shoes with this jacket. Think pants first and build out from there. Moving along with pants, let's get into something else. Here we have these green cargo pants. Now I originally thrifted these. They're like kind of like a sportswear brand, I believe, like the kind of outdoorsman, Eddie Bauer. It's the vibe they give me. But cargo pants, these are a little bit wider again. However, I would recommend pants like these because, yeah, you can get Dickies. These are the pants I wear almost all the time. If you go on my Instagram, you can see me wearing them almost all the time. I thrifted them. These are 100% cotton. Again, that's one of the reasons I like them. Look for a pair of cargo pants. These are very flowy, which is not always the case for cargo pants. Sometimes they're stiff, but these pants, get some cargo pants. I think it's, again, important when you're first building out your wardrobe, get a diverse kind of set of pants going, because you can have like those 2 or 3 t-shirts or that one outerwear piece or that one pair of shoes. But if you keep mixing up your pants, then it's going to be good for you. You're going to kind of come off as diverse, even though you may not have a lot more of those expensive pieces. It'll help you a lot if you're just starting your wardrobe, or if you want to get more basics, is invest in pants. So a lot of people say Homme Plissé Issey Miyake go-to pants, something you want to cop right away. They are expensive, however, and I'm not going to recommend them to you guys. I mean, I'll recommend them, but as far as a basic pant that's affordable for everybody right now that you can like get off Amazon or something like this, I have these, an alternative to it, because with Homme Plissé Issey Miyake pants, one of the things you're experimenting with is texture and cut. Now for these, you can sort of experiment with cut, not the exact Homme Plissé Issey Miyake cut, but these are some corduroy pants I got at a thrift store, and they're originally from J. Crew. I know J. Crew is closing, but you can get corduroy pants everywhere. And if you get corduroy pants, you can get them in any color. These are just happen to be like a light brown, kind of beigey color. But if you get corduroy pants, you can start experimenting with the texture of your clothing. See what kind of textures and patterns fit with you if you like them. But I think always getting corduroy pants or pants that are a different texture than just besides jeans or chinos, kind of, cotton material. Corduroy is a good way to go to kind of start, showing that you have more of what it kind of takes to kind of understand your body, understand how textures and materials interact with each other. So corduroy pants are a go-to. So moving on from your pants, these are just some of the stuff I've been wearing that I like that are affordable. But let's say you want to get some shoes or some other shoes for summer that are basic essentials that you can easily cop. I think when it comes to me, the shoes that I've been wearing, my first pick would definitely be these. These are Birkenstocks. Everyone's kind of familiar with them. These are just a black with a larger buckle. I love my Birks. I bought them probably back in December, and I've worn them around Seattle a little bit. Didn't get any fit pics in them, but I've worn them around a lot now that it's spring turning into summer. And the thing you should know about Birks is A, they look great, and B, they are some of the most comfortable sandals you can ever get. Sometimes you don't want to wear sneakers or boots, and for me, my answer to that would be the Birkenstock. They're essential, they're well made, they're high quality, and they're affordable. And you can kind of ball out with Birkenstocks too. There's definitely the Rick Owens Birks, which are available to purchase. They're going to be a little bit more expensive. I don't know if they're selling them on the Rick website anymore, but you can definitely get some off Grailed if you want to do a little bit more of an elevated thing. But otherwise, black Birkenstocks, they're great. Then for shoes, my second pick, but it would be just regular Converse. I've worn Converse for a long time. I've worn Vans for a long time. Both of them are some of my favorite shoes. You know, you always kind of go across like, what is the top basic shoe? Would it be Vans, Converse, Air Force Ones? And I think all of them are great. But I think personally, if I had to pick between any of them, right now, this answer may change. I would say just the Converse. Obviously, they look like the Ramon. I'm going to refrain from making any jokes about that. But all things considered, they are the base for the Ramon. And if you're looking at a Ramon right now, you can buy a Ramon, or you can buy the Ramones. But if you think that might break the bank, which it may, and it may sacrifice some other essentials for building your closet, it's totally cool to go with the Converse. There's different variations. These are just literally regular Converse. I've had them for years. I've worn them through thick and thin, worn and beat to death and loved. So if you want to get upgraded materials, you can get like the Converse All-Star Chuck 70, like upgraded material version that goes around. I think it's the Chuck 70, that's what it's called. These are just regulars. But yeah, as far as my shoe picks goes that I've been wearing that are affordable, that I think are essential, it's gonna go to the Converse high tops and the Birkenstocks. Now, as far as tees go for summer, there's a lot of options. I think a lot of people, again, go and buy t-shirts from Grailed first, or, you know, from Dover Street Market, or whatever you are copping, most hopefully Vestiaire Collective, but wherever you're copping your t-shirts or whatever beginner items, probably usually t-shirts, outerwear, and shoes. I think it's also essential for you to have basic tees, and this right here is actually probably one of my favorite basic tees. I also have Uniqlo black basic tees, which I just don't have with me. This is also my other favorite essential black tee, plain black tee, fits great. It would be this Eddie Bauer Legendary Wash, just regular black tee. There's nothing special about it per se, except that it feels great. It's extremely comfortable. It's very much on par with my Uniqlo tee. 100% cotton. Absolutely so comfortable, so soft. Fits great, fits boxy, and I love it. As far as some other tees go, besides getting your essential black, white, plain tee, in my prior video, which I am updating because times have changed sort of for the time being, I mentioned you can get band tees if you want to get cheap graphic tees instead of buying, you know, an expensive designer t-shirt that has a cool graphic on it. And I still stand by that statement, especially in these times. Please, 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 if you want to get cheap graphic tees, go support some bands that are artists that aren't making money right now because they can't tour and they're solely relying on you buying merch. So this is an old Stone Temple Pilots tee I thrifted. I mentioned again, I buy t-shirts whenever I go to a concert because I want to support the band. So I will put up some t-shirts here closing off that I think are cool from bands that I love. And yeah, so here are my picks for band tees if you want to get some cool graphic tees for cheap this summer. As always, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoy this video. And here are my picks.